Philippine Nurses Association of Nevada now brings you FILIPINARS, news and features about the Filipino-American nursing community and beyond. And now, here's your host, Doris Bauer.
Well, hello there to all of you FILIPINARS listeners and followers. I hope that you are having a great beginning of the new year. FILIPINARS, as you know, is brought to you by the PNANV, or the Philippine Nurses Association of Nevada, in collaboration with PHLV Radio. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you missed tuning in today, the FILIPINARS podcast is available through PHLV Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, iHeart, Amazon Fire TV On Demand, and on other social media sources for podcasts. So today, we are going to talk about an alternative way to obtain pain relief besides using pain medications or drugs or pills. And we are referring to the use of a TENS, TENS, and an EMS unit. Okay, so TENS stands for Transcutaneous Electrical Stimulation, and EMS stands for Electrical Muscle Stimulation. I think I missed the N, Transcutaneous Electrical Nerve Stimulation. And so we have invited a guest from a company called PainPod to give us some insight on this subject. So let's welcome Ms. Kathleen Santos. Welcome,
Hello.
Kathleen.
Thank you po, Ate Doris. Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Kung saan part mo tayo ng mundo ngayon.
Yeah.
So, by the way, my name is Kathleen Santos. I'm the Vice President of PainPods USA.
Wow.
Yep. And actually, I'm graduate as a nurse.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes, we have this Filipino thing na Filipino tayo, dapat graduate tayo nurse. But yeah, I didn't pursue it, but I'm still in medical field, which is I'm helping a lot of people because this is good alternative of medication, and it feels good. So we have PainPod M right now and a PainPod 3.
Okay, so we're gonna delve more into the product. So you're just doing this. You didn't really go and finish your nursing. That's too bad.
I know, but I graduated as a nurse. Take board exam. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
good. Okay. All right. Well, you know that's we won't hold that against you. That's so. Kathleen, tell us about PainPods.
PainPods is napakaganda po niya para po tayong basically nagpapa-physical therapy and chiropractor.
Okay.
So on the go siya. And ang kagandahan po doon ay pwede pong insurance natin na magbayad dito. So meron po tayong tatlong tatalakayin ngayon na PainPod M, Dual, and PainPod 3.
PainPod M and PainPod 3. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, this is really good. This is really good. So what are the benefits of using a PainPod, like a unit like a PainPod?
So PainPod has 3 different things, which is the microcurrent. So this PainPod MI has a microcurrent. So it has a TENS unit and EMS. So ang kagandahan po nito is transcutaneous electrical nerve. It works with the nerve and the muscle. So for example po sa mga ating parents na hindi na maka-workout at medyo matanda na po, yung device po na EMS, Electrical Muscle Stimulator, is basically stimulating the muscle. So meaning forward, without working out, yung device po ay kung pwede pong aking gawing sample ngayon ay
Sure.
Okay, let's
Sure.
go to it.
But so in the past, the TENS unit was by itself, right?
Yes.
So now they have combined both the nerve stimulation factor and the muscle stimulation
That's
factor.
correct po.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's wonderful.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Let's see what you got.
So let me show you. These are the patches. These are reusable patches. But once you go to our website, you would see a lot of accessory, which is we have a PainPod shoes, we have a yoga mat, we have a lot of accessory that you could connect with your medical device. So for now, let's just show you guys the basic, which is the patches.
You can do it
Yeah.
on me if you want.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
So you put the patch in there.
Yeah, we have to put the patches on the skin. or where the area is hurting. Let's say someone has sciatica or sciatic pain, you have to put it in the lower back.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
So, do you feel it, po?
I can feel it now.
Okay. So this device is the PainPod 3. It has a dual port, so two-person can use it, or 4 parts of your body. Meaning forward, you could put it any part of your body. So right now we have like a kneading mode. So this one feels good, especially when you put it to your upper back, because it feels like a hand massage. So that's a PainPod 3. So it has a timer. Let me show you guys right here. So it has a timer up to 60 minutes for the maximum time. Once you're done, it will automatically turn off. So you could start between 10 minutes all the way to 60 minutes. So let's try acupuncture.
So that was like a tingling sensation.
Yes, tingling
Yeah.
sensation.
So that's a nerve stimulation or the muscle?
So actually this PainPad 3 has combination of 3: microcurrent, transcutaneous nerve, and electrical muscle stimulation.
Electrical muscle.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, but the PainPod 3, you feel it more because it stimulates more than the PainPod MI. There you go.
Okay.
So you feel it all the way to your fingertips.
Yes. Yes, that's correct.
There you go. Let me crank it up a little bit, and you would feel like the stimulation all the way to your
So
elbow.
it like projects, right?
Stimulate to the nerve, to the muscle, and it provides microcurrent.
And in that way, that's when you would feel pain relief after
10
using
minutes.
It, after 10 minutes.
Yes. So you're basically working out that area all the way to your shoulder for the blood circulation, flashing the lactic acid that's building up to the muscle and the nerves. So that's the best part about it.
Okay, so you don't necessarily have to put the patches where it's painful. It can be a little detached.
Yes, that's right. You could actually choose of the types of modes that you have, different types of intensity. So for people who has like extremely pain, let's say diabetic neuropathy, which is my mother, so I always use the foot massage.
Oh,
So it stimulates all the way to her hamstring.
wow.
Yes. So for people who's suffering like diabetic neuropathy, it's basically like a pinch nerve all the way to the foot, all the way to the calves. So I always use the session like about 20 minutes for this one. So you would
that's a different, that's a different sensation.
yeah. Is that okay to put it in your shoulder?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you would appreciate more.
Well, no, I don't want to take off my
Okay, no worries, no worries.
No, but I had the old pain pod actually before.
Yes.
And it wasn't like this, and it was only for 15 minutes, I believe.
How does it feel?
And then it stopped. It felt, I mean, I had a lot of shoulder pain at some point, and I used that, and it worked.
That's right.
Yeah, because one of the things for me is I'm very sensitive to I go to sleep with Tylenol. Yeah. So this is really good in easing the pain, but this has advanced a lot.
Yeah, you feel like a massage in the same time you get the benefit. But for like people who's sensitive of they don't like the shock therapy, I should say. They should go with the PainPod MI because this one are more lighter. It's more on microcurrent, so they get the benefits in the same time with TENS and EMS, but it's not extremely stimulating the muscle.
Oh, okay.
So the two things that we're discussing today, yeah.
So are these the most affordable ones? I know that PainPod has a ton of products.
Yes.
And you can go to their website and actually take a look at it. But is this the most affordable one that people can?
So the PainPod M is the affordable one. It costs you guys $99 to our website. But everyone who's following this radio station, our owner Tom will give you guys 30%.
Wow,
yes.
That's awesome.
We're blessed to have that. It's a good discount. And we have the PainPod M, which is a dual of this one. It will give you guys like $169 in the website, but 30% as well. So yeah, these are the affordable that we have. But if we're like interested in PainPod 3, it will be $430. Not including the 30%.
Okay. All right. All right. And you said that these are covered by insurance. So
Yes.
the doctors have to like prescribe it?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily?
Yes, that's the best part about it.
Really?
So for
Wow.
the people who has like health savings, flex spending account,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
they just have to buy it directly to the website, or I should say, go to this code with the radio station. They get 30% off.
Okay.
Yeah. And the best part about it, Ate Doris, is like TSA approved. You can travel with the device.
That's what I was going to ask you, later on. But say, so are all of these devices like medical grade then?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. And I know.
Class 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So how long, and you did say that it would take about 10 minutes before you
Feel the
start
relief.
feeling some kind of relief, right?
Yes. Everyone has a different time frame of recovery, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on how long they're suffering from pain.
Mm-hmm.
But, the basic minutes are like 10 minutes to feel the relief. Let's say I work out for like an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and then I feel like I need the recovery. I just use the device and I feel a relief as soon as possible. So everyone has a different types of recovery as well.
Okay. So are these these have batteries, right?
Yes.
Are they rechargeable?
Yes, it will last 16 hours.
16 hours, and you charge it through like the USB
USB port charger.
USB port?
Yes, like right here. And it will last 16 hours. I remember my device, I don't charge it for like 2 weeks and it's still good.
Yeah, the old one was a little lesser charged, so
yes,
that's good.
the MI, yeah. So the
Yeah, the
more
MI.
newer, the better. Yeah.
The newer, the better.
Yes.
Okay, and it's really pretty affordable, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have any restrictions? What type of conditions are these like? What type of conditions will benefit from the pain pod, and what type of conditions are there any restrictions for these TENS units?
Okay, so that's a good question, Miss Doris. So the restriction are two things, which is considering my pacemaker, because the device is basically electrical nerve and muscle stimulator. So only doctors could put it to those people, which is pacemaker and pregnant. So those are the two things. But restriction-wise, since it's class 2 medical device, FDA approved, it will not hurt us. There's no side effects as well.
There's no side effects.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so restricted to people with pacemakers and people who are pregnant.
Yes.
Okay, so these are for, like, say, back pain.
It's good for back pain. It's good for arthritis, sciatica, plantar fasciitis.
Plantar fasciitis.
Yes, it has
Wow.
like for people who has suffering from inflammation, because the unit itself, it's like basically shocking the nerve and the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's stimulating the blood flow. So the more stimulation to our body, flashing
Mm-hmm.
the lactic acid that's building up the toxin to our body. So it's basically working out the muscle without actually working out. So that's what the device provided for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you said there are no potential side effects of the TENS unit or the EMS unit?
Yeah, there's none, not unless we do some crazy stuff. We put it to the heart directly or to the eyes, so we avoid those things, But yeah, other than that, there's no restriction except the pacemaker and pregnant.
When you have a pacemaker,
yes,
or when you're pregnant, you
That's
have
right.
to basically take a look at go to your doctor.
go to the doctor first,
then-
and they could apply to them.
Okay,
Yeah.
it gets applied by the physician if they think that you need it.
Yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
okay. So, do you develop then a tolerance for these units? Like, for example, you have a chronic shoulder issue, and you keep using them every day, and you're ramping them up depending on that, depending on the frequencies or the what do you call that? The intensity, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So, would you at some point say it's not working for me anymore?
Oh, not necessarily. Because for my case, when I give birth to my daughter 6 years ago, I used to have sciatica, and it's really bad. 10 out of 10, it's 10. So I used the device for the whole month. So
Wow.
the intensity is all the way to 20. I use it all the way to 20. And then that's for the first week. The third session that I use it, I go down to 10 intensity. So it break out the inflammation where I'm like hurting. So yeah, because my doctor gave me cortisone shot. It get worse. And some people could take cortisone shot, which is it's not bad.
No,
some
it's not
people
bad.
does not need that.
I went to my chiropractor and sciatica a couple of months ago.
It's literally pain in the butt.
Yeah,
with the
it certainly
sciatica.
is. It certainly is.
But yeah, this really works for me because the sciatica is gone already.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, never come back.
Now, I was reading in your website also that you can also use these for cramping for periods, menstrual periods,
That's right. Yeah, it does. Actually, every month, that's my struggle as well. So every time we go to any types of convention to show what it pain pod, mostly people are struggling with that, especially our teenagers.
So where do you apply the pads?
To our abdomen,
Abdomen, yeah.
That's right. To our belly. Put it there and it stimulates. It feels like you're working out in the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, like you're doing an ab workout because the muscle will contract and stimulate that blood flow.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is pretty awesome. So a while ago, we had actually talked to Tom Ivaskanen, who is the founder of Pain Pods. So let's see what he has to say.
Look, we've got a new device that's just come out in the prototype. We've done a lot of testing for the last couple of months. We've been working on it for about 4 years. So what it really is, it's a wireless device where you can actually have up to 16 pads. And a lot of people like that. It's kind of like going to a professional physiotherapist or whatever, where they put all those pads on you. So you've got a little device which is portable and wireless, and yeah, you can do it all at home. And as I was mentioning earlier, it took us a while to get to this thing because we're always learning a lot more about the body, a lot more about the frequencies, a lot more, what responds to this pain and that pain. And so finally, we've got a device that is just amazing. Within 10, 15 minutes, it really helps a lot of people. And being a wireless one, a lot of the athletes love it because they can actually put it on, go to the gym. And, a lot of people these days don't have too much time, but it saves a lot of time as well. So it's really one of its kind, and it's the best that you can get right now. But long time coming, so, like all good things, you got to wait for the good stuff to come out.
Good. Well, thanks, Tom, and for that. Okay, so I have a question for you. You said you can travel with this
Yes.
devices, right? Now, is it safe to go to sleep with them?
Yes, actually, it has a timer. So if it has a timer, you could set the timer and it will automatically shut down. So that's what I always do as well. And I always advise, for the people to use it, set the timer so they don't have to worry taking it off. But it's really safe. Yeah.
It's really safe to do that.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So how can the public avail of these products for you?
So they have to go to our website, which is like 30% off. It's better.
What's the website is?
It's Pain Pod right here.
Pain Pod,
Yeah.
right here.
Painpod.com. So we have Australia, and make sure you use USA and go to this radio station so you will get the 30% off.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's very good. That's very good. It certainly is a great alternative for pain
Pain management.
pain medication, pain management, I should say, and it's really, the technology is being developed now. So, I mean, we might as well, make use of it if that is what you want to do.
That's
okay.
right.
All right. Do you have anything else to say to the public or?
Please, guys, check our website, painpodusa.com. It will really help you guys. This is a good health investment, especially to our Filipino people. Especially in Philippines, we don't have much physical therapy and chiropractor right there. Yeah. So
okay.
the whole family will benefit this. It would really help us for any types of pain. Not only that, avoiding the pain before it happened. Because most Filipino, we do care, but not care to our health. So if we have this, it would really help a lot.
That's good. That's very good. That's very good. Well, thank you so very much, Miss Kathleen, for coming to the program today. We appreciate you giving us an explanation on the TENS unit and the EMS unit. This is really a big, technology development, right?
That's right. Thank you, Ms. Doris.
Yeah, you are quite welcome. And just to clarify to the FILIPINARS and PHL, to the listeners, I should say, FILIPINARS and PHLV Radio does not endorse any particular products. We are simply showing you what is available out there, and the decision is up to you. We do encourage you to talk to your healthcare professional about what you decide. And so to recap, the TENS, TENS, or the Transcutaneous Electrical Nerve Stimulation uses gentle electrical impulses to block the pain signals. This works in a similar way to many drug-based painkillers, as they work on the same principle of stopping the pain signals that reaches your brain, to reach your brain. On the other hand, the electrical muscle stimulation, which is the EMS, is a treatment, is a form of physical therapy and muscle spasms treatment that uses electrical impulses to stimulate the muscles. The type of therapy can be used to relieve pain and improve blood circulation and to promote healing. So using the TENS and the EMS units for pain relief as an alternative for using drugs, especially opioids, could come with a range of side effects, along with the risk of addiction. So make sure that you consult your physician or your healthcare provider prior to using them. So thank you very much for joining us today. Please be well and be safe. This is Doris Bauer, your Philippine Nurse host, signing off for now.
The Philippine Nurses Association of Nevada has just brought you FILIPINARS, news and features about the Filipino American nursing community and beyond.